Seedream 4 is finally here, and it leaves Nano Banana in the dust. In this video, I'll walk you through how to use it for free and create viral images step by step. But first, let's talk about why it's such a big game changer. Reason 1. Crystal clear visuals. Seedream 4 can both generate and edit in true 4K, something Nano Banana just can't do. Reason 2. Consistent characters. It delivers productions with perfect character consistency like you can see here. Reason 3. Accurate text. Unlike most tools that scramble words, Seedream 4 creates the text on images right. These are the reasons Seedream 4 sets a new standard. Before moving on to creating mind-blowing demos, I'll show you how to use it for free. If you're enjoying this type of content, like the video and subscribe to the channel so YouTube will recommend more videos like this to you. To get free access to Seedream 4, first go to the link I've shared below. When you open it, you'll see a page like this. Under the chat box, there's an image icon. You must select it. This is very important. Otherwise, the tool won't appear. After that, at the top, select the direct chat option, and then you can search by typing Seedream. As you'll see, both Seedream 4 High Resolution and normal Seedream 4 appear as options. We will use High Resolution today. Of course, if you use it for a while and run out of your daily limit, you can switch to the normal one. Free access is this simple. Now I'll show you some amazing demos and you can also try them right away. For the demo, I'll combine the 3 completely different stock images you see on the screen. After uploading these images into the tool, I enter a prompt like this. A woman in yellow is leaning against a futuristic orange car on a street with autumn leaves. In just a short time, it's ready. And here's the result. As you can see, it blended all 3 images quite naturally. It changed the woman's posture, adjusted the car's color and shadow, and even added reflections of the trees onto the car. Really impressive. Doing this in Photoshop would be almost impossible. Yet with this tool, we managed it in just a few seconds, and more importantly, in high resolution. This is a truly game-changing tool. In this demo, we're going to do something very different. I'll upload 2 different stock images of fighters along with a stick figure image that I drew by hand. Then I'll ask the tool to create a pose like this for the 2 fighters. I'm also requesting that the fight takes place in a forest. And here's the result. Since they only had fists, it didn't use swords as I drew, but instead it made excellent use of their punches. Even though I only provided front-facing photos of both fighters, it managed to rotate them and adjust their color tones to match the forest background. Truly amazing. This way, we can create any scene we want with any characters we choose in just a few seconds. Without wasting time, let's jump straight into the 3rd demo. I have plenty of other amazing demos to show you. In this demo, I'm using an image of the Gawada Tower in Istanbul, my hometown. By entering the prompt you see here, I asked for King Kong to climb the tower, and the result is truly fantastic. Not only did it place King Kong seamlessly onto the scene, complete with his shadow, but it also adjusted the surrounding buildings beautifully to match the chaos. After creating this, I decided to take it further. I asked it to turn the scene into nighttime and added a police helicopter. The outcome is stunning. It transformed into a night scene perfectly. Some windows in the houses are lit, others are not, and the shadows are adjusted realistically. The police helicopter fits the scene naturally, and overall, it looks like something you could use as a movie poster. That's how good it turned out, and all in high resolution. In this demo, we'll change the camera lens used in a photo. The input is this image, and I'll show it through 2 different lenses. First, I enter a prompt like this. As you can see, it looks completely natural, as if the cameraman actually moved higher up and shot from the same spot. I'm also showing it side by side with the original photo, and it truly feels like it was taken with a fisheye lens. Now let's try another lens. Yes, it's absolutely flawless. The tool not only changes the camera lens to worm's eye, but also slightly adjusts the model's posture so that everything looks natural and realistic. Basically, once you have just a single photo of a model, you can generate all kinds of poses and lens variations effortlessly. In this demo, we're going to try something very interesting, turning this model's outfit into a fashion collage. For that, I enter a prompt like this. As you can see, the result is flawless. Now, side by side with the original photo, you can clearly see how perfectly it transformed the clothing into a stylish collage. It's practically ready to use as is. No further editing required. As you can imagine, this tool saves not just minutes, but hours in the production process. In this demo, we'll try out different styles. Our input image is this sweet music group posing naturally in front of a shop. First, I transform it into an anime style using a simple prompt. As you can see, everything, the instruments, the glass window behind them, even the objects reflected on the glass, was turned into anime flawlessly. Now, let's see what it looks like in Lego style. Again, everything was transformed. The shop's elements, even the door and the walls in the background, were all rebuilt in Lego form. Truly amazing. With this tool, your imagination is the only limit. In this demo, we'll swap the positions of two characters in this real photo. I enter a prompt like this and ask for the woman in white pants to move to the left. As you can see, it looks completely natural, as if they posed that way in the first place. But I wanted them to sit a little closer together, like in the original photo. So, I entered another prompt, and the result is perfect. The photo kept its originality and quality without losing anything. Now, you no longer need to worry about whether you posed well or stood in the right spot. With just a few lines of prompt, you can completely change your photos. Now, I'll try a bolder edit. In this demo, I'll change the text on the thin neon sign you see glowing in the dark. As you can see, the sign already has some blue and pink tones. By entering a prompt like this, I'll replace it with my channel's name. The result is fantastic. It not only swapped the text, but also adjusted the colors beautifully, balancing the blue and pink. From this point on, whenever you see any text on any content, you can instantly change it to whatever you want. Content creation is evolving in exciting ways. Now, let's try zooming out this photo. As you can see, it's a very close-up shot. Let's see what happens when we zoom out. I simply enter a prompt to zoom out, and here's the result. It's truly incredible. The tool added wallpaper and background details that weren't visible before, adjusted the subject's posture, completed the chandelier, extended the body, placed the table in front, and even added objects on the table with small details arranged perfectly. In my opinion, this is an amazing result. Tools like this are already starting to transform and will continue to transform every step of the production process. Now, I want to try the upscaling feature of this tool. For that, I'll use this image you see here, a low-resolution photo. I upload it and enter a prompt like this, and here's the result, a high-resolution version. Let me zoom in a bit more so you can see it clearly. As you can tell, it did an excellent job, preserving all the details while upscaling perfectly. Think of it like this. You can take old, low-quality photos from past and bring them back to life in today's quality. Now, let's look at the coloring feature. I'll use a challenging image this time. Not something simple like a basic photo, but a complex one. As you can see, it's a black and white picture with a dragon in the background, a sword, and a lot of overlapping details. I simply asked it to colorize the image, and the result is far better than I expected. Not only did it recognize and handle the dragon and the sword correctly, but it also balanced the transition colors beautifully. For example, it used sharper tones on the dragon's head while applying softer shades in the background transitions. It drew the character's face very clearly, and the sword's glow effect was reflected with stunning colors. Honestly, I have to repeat myself. The outcome is way better than I expected. Finally, I want to show you how well this tool handles text. This time, I won't use an image, just a simple prompt. I ask it to create a recipe card for avocado toast. Here's the result. Stylistically, it looks fantastic. A half avocado appears at the top left, avocado toast is in the center, and when I check the words one by one, there don't seem to be any mistakes. That's a big achievement for an AI tool, since usually AI tends to generate incorrect or random letters. The only small issue is that ingredients in the top right could be aligned a bit better, but aside from that, the style and word accuracy are spot on. Honestly, I'd say this turned out to be a very appealing recipe card. So, that wraps up our demos. What do you think? How do you find this tool? Would you use it, or have you already tried it? Share your experience with me in the comments. I really enjoy discussing these things. Also, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. I post videos like this every week. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.